Library of Ruina, Children of the City reaction. That's what we're doing here. You guys recommended it. So let's see if this is another hit or if this is a miss. You guys know the drill. We rated out of 5 stars. 5-star meaning it can go on the playlist. 4-star means good song. 3-star means average. Like if it was on, cool. If it was, you feel me? And 1 and 2, it just sucks. That's all. If it's a 1 or a 2, it just sucks. That's it. But let's get into it. So sleep for a total of 800 hours in one day. And then drink a liter of milk. Warm up before you go play. I'm assuming that this boss OST, the lyrics are going to have something to do with what's going on in the story at the time. So it probably won't make sense since I haven't played this boss yet. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I kind of wish I listened to this before I listened to Iron Lotus. Like, yeah, I kind of wish I would have listened to this last. I don't know. This song though, to me, was like actually entertaining. And then when they were doing the Chinese part, that shit was peak. But so far, I don't know. I should have listened to this probably earlier because I think I listened to the one that I'm going to enjoy the most already. So now like my expectations were set really high. But let's see. We only listened to 45 seconds of the song, so it might actually be better. It might like pick up. Hold on. Okay. Hold on. We gotta go back and listen to that one more time. Let's go back to like 24 seconds. I'll say this. If this song started at the 55-second mark, this would be a way better song to me from the get-go. Because like watch this. Right? But imagine we start right here. Hold on, let me try to get as close as possible. Imagine we start right here. Yeah, that's yeah, I think personally for me, if we could skip the first 45 seconds of the song or first 50 seconds of the song, like straight to that part where they vendetta, like the start of that bar, that line, this song would be way more enjoyable to me. And maybe it's just I don't like waiting 45 seconds to get into the buildup of a song. But again, I'm thinking about this as a song that would go on my playlist. I know in the context of the game, it probably makes more sense. And who knows, you might not even hear this whole song in the game. You might only be hearing a portion or a part, right? To just make sure that you understand the mood or set the mood. Because like I said, I haven't got to this boss yet. I haven't got to any bosses yet. So, you know, but I think, yeah, if I was trying to listen to this as a song, I'd rather this start at the 55 second mark.
reason why the sufferings never end. Now it's time for
Another vendetta. That's the best part of the song. Now it's time for another vendetta. Ba-da-dum-dum-dum-dum. That's the best part of the song. I'm just gonna be honest. That's the best part of the song. The rest of the song, I think, is just it's just there. But that part, to me, feels like that's where the song should begin and probably end. Like that whole vibe in that bar and everything they used in that moment, I think that would have been the best part of the song to use as the whole song for me. Because we are being biased here. This is my perspective.
going through the shows, making out my parade and persona. Children of the city sees only the neon stars reflected upon the murky gutter sky. Don't ask me why. I desperately wish to be noticed by the city side.
I like that. That's cool too.
Do not go home until you finish reading about you of 2.71828815904593.
Even though I know you guys are going to do this anyway, someone go ahead and explain what the fuck this means, even if it's a spoiler. Like, why are we counting numbers in the song?
6028747.
Maybe do it in a way where you don't give out all the details, but why are we counting in the song? I know this has to do something with the story. You wouldn't just randomly do this in the song.
247070995957496696762. Now it's time for another vendetta. Now it's
It's time for another vendetta. Hold on.
going through.
One more time. It's time for another vendetta. Not gonna lie to y'all, that is literally the best part of the song. Like, we listened to the whole thing, we did the whole countdown, right? Yeah, by far, that part is the best part of the song to me. Sadly, this song is nowhere near as good as String Theocracy or Iron Lotus, in my opinion. It's just not anywhere as good as those two songs, right? But again, they always make very creative songs. They're really good at their job. And I think since they understand what the story is and what they're building for, they can always hit those themes very well. But I think ultimately, as a song to go on my playlist, this would not be touching my playlist. I would have to give this a 3, though. I don't think it's the worst song I've ever heard, so I wouldn't consider it trash, right? But it's not a 5 because it's not touching my playlist. It's not a 4 because realistically, it didn't make me want to listen to it again, right? Like, I could open up Iron Lotus and I could listen to Iron Lotus again. If it came on in the game and I like, oh shit, this is it. That would still be like a vibe. I think if this came on in the game, I probably wouldn't even think twice about this song, sadly. And I was just being honest, like, but let me know what you would rate the song. Like, if this is one of y'all go-tos or if this is just like a cool vibe for the world, you know. But I know some of you guys actually have these songs on your playlist. So definitely let me know your thoughts. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. I'm out of here. Peace, keys.